Hello you guys, and welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be playing in our creative whimsical, because that's the quote I'm going to be using with the word whimsical in it, fairy tale journal. So let's hop to it. So this is basically, if you're new here, welcome. This is a journal that I like to keep. As you can see, it's quite fluffy, it's fun, it's something that I love to keep my quotes and inspirational photos in. I've been just randomly including different things throughout. Sometimes it's writing with colored pencils. A lot of times there's including little pictures in here that encourage me or inspire me, which I find in magazines, different type of clip art, different things. And sometimes it's just adding things that I love to this journal. So today I want to be adding a quote in here, and basically it's a quote that I got out of a box of quotes. Yeah, no, imagine that. Let's see, we got the paper down because it's quite fluffy, but I have a friend of mine gave me a wooden box full of I think it had 365 quotes in it, and I've been including some of these in the kits just because I think it's nice to have like something to inspire you, and you never know when a certain quote is something that you needed to hear that day. So I pull out some that I want to include in here, and then I'll put these back in the box once I do. And this is one that I came across and I thought it was just perfect. It says, "You must not ever stop being whimsical, and you must not ever give anyone else the responsibility for your life." Which I love that. It's like you got to make yourself happy. I had another person give me, it's weird how I was talking to somebody at my work, and we were just chit-chatting about things, and she was like, "Well, you know, happiness is within." And I was like, you know, that's actually pretty darn clever saying, you know, because I was basically kind of talking about just living and where you live, and she's looking for a place to live, and new apartment, and you know, I live so far out. Sometimes it's just like, I wish I lived, you know, it's the whole thing of I wish, or thinking that things would be better somewhere else. And she goes, "Well, you know that happiness is within," which actually that's a pretty darn good quote to include, I think, in this journal as well. And I almost tempted to do it, but then I was flipping through these little pages and I thought, you know, that I like this one because we're kicking off the weekend, and I'm all about I try to make my weekends as much fun as I can, you know. So I'm just gonna, you guys, my room is a hot mess. I mentioned in my last video that I've come in here and just kind of like turned around, like, I don't know what I'm doing. Where am I going? What do I want to work on? I finally got all my orders out. Well, no, I take that back. I got all my, for the month, for the sticker club, and the BBG girls, and I got this last month's kit out. I am still working on Anna Green Gables, which I hope to have stuff to you guys that have ordered it. Probably mid-June is what I'm shooting for. So I'm just kind of, I want to come in here and do some stamping. And so I'm just adding some different random colors to kind of like give it a, ooh, that blue is really pretty. But I'm adding just different random colors of polka dots because I have this stamp set. I picked it up somewhere. I can't remember. It was like on a freebie stash, or someone getting rid of their stash, and it's a Stampin' Up, and I really like the Stampin' Up sticker stamps. So anytime I see them like at garage sales or anything like that, I'll pick them up. And I'm just doing a really kind of a really fun little shabby job on the flowers, just to add some color and to the page. Okay, so that needs to dry. Let's see how we're gonna write. These are actually waterproof, so they're Emmett, M-O-T-T, Emmett Ever Fine. And so I thought I would, while this is drying, write in here. And I do a lot of cursive in here. This is going to be tricky, writing in the space where it's wet. But I'm just going to write exactly what this says. So I did have a question about the inner Green Gables, and so I thought I would kind of explain exactly what it's going to be like a little camp. So basically I want a month long. It's not going to be quite a month because it's going to start happening after 4th of July. And let's see here. And so it's called Katie's World, and what that means, you must not ever, let's see here. This is really challenging because I keep getting myself wet, and I think I'm going to go across. You must not ever stop. Okay, here we go. And I think I'm going to do Whimsical in like a larger crayon or pen or marker. Here's some brush pens. But what it's going to be about is, it's kind of like Katie's World. So I was actually reading, I've been reading a diary from L.M. Montgomery, which is the author of Anna Green Gables. And she actually had, can't really see that one. She actually had a imaginary friend named Katie as well. So she just kind of put it in her book. But Anne has a window friend, and she discovered it in I think like a bookshelf of one of the homes that she was staying in, Mrs. Hammond's home. And it's basically a reflection of herself, and she talks about how beautiful Katie's world is, and she wished she could live in Katie's world. And so so that's kind of where the thought process, because I want you guys, and it doesn't have to necessarily be all the same. We can all be different because we are all different. Basically a space in the journal of everything that you love, right? Like everything that's in your imagination that you love, and that you're going to create your journal. Now everything is pretty much Anna Green Gables themed, that I'm going to be following during even the time frame and stuff like that. But I want you to make it your own. So like if you love pink, do it all pink, or if you love all the colors, do it all colors, or if you love purples, do it purple. So it's really, it's almost like you're creating a book that's like your world, but it's like your imagination, imaginary world, if that makes sense. So I'm really excited about it. You must not ever stop being whimsical. Okay. But I'm going to have prompts throughout, and then we'll have some stuff prior But I hope to have a schedule to you after this weekend. Must not. And you don't have to buy the kit. You can play along. But I'll be using the kit to do the class, etc. To give. Anyone else? Responsibility. For your life. A little heart. Okay, so I did get paint on me, but like I said, we're not going to worry about, you know, we're going to come in here and like add some different things. So, okay, let me clip this back down. Put this in this cute clip. It's by, that is from Mindy Lacefield. Oh, and then I had some of these cute little fairies, sticker flakes I thought we could include on our page. On some butterflies, maybe. It's not, this side's wet, but this side's dry. Let's see if we can find a fairy that's flying. You know what? We'll use my little fairy then. These are all just kind of standing. I'm going to put her to the side though. Whoops. We'll kind of put those in later, but this is one of my little fairies. Put her. Up there. Okay. So, let's come in here with some stamps. And do some stamping. Oh, perfect. Perfect, perfect. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Play with all the stamps. I love this one with all the little flowers on it. Let's see. Thought I had purple in here, but I think I have a little. I think I saw one in here. There's a type of. This is a rhubarb. I mean, let's try that one. Put it over here. That looks better. I think by the time you put a bunch of these stamps on here, this one looks like it's just little bitty kind of flakes. Let's see here. Let's do this blue. This looks like little, kind of like dots, but with a paintbrush, actually. To me, it does. Ta-da! Okay. Let's fill in a couple more of these. I don't have any of my napkins in here. Let's see here. Okay. Then let's do another blue. This kind of baby. This, what color? They call it a Garden Patina. I think I would call it more like a turquoisey green. This almost looks like it could be like little blue bonnets or something, you know? And then we will finish off with another one of these. I think I'll do orange. So I know that a while back I sold some of these in the shop, these little booklets, fairy tale booklets, and I finally found, I was searching for when I first put this together, and I did find the actual video, so I'm going to leave that link below, and that way you guys can see how I constructed the video. I mean, how I constructed the book. Oops. Got a little overzealous with that stamp. I'll do one more. And then I'll need to clean these. So I think at this point I'm going to come in here with some dark green pen lines. You know what, this is too fine. Let me get a different crayon. I mean, different crayon would be fun. And I'm just whispering these in here. Wisping, not whispering. Whoops. Let me see if I can find a darker green. These are just regular Crayola markers. Never underestimate Crayola markers. I always carry them around. Okay. So, we're going to add our little fairies. Let's see how they will look. I'm just going to put her on there. See if I can get these stickers off. Actually, I'll trim that little butterfly off there. Where are the fairies? I'm going to put this one a little bit higher. There we go. And then I bought me some new sparkle markers, you guys. And so let's see. I think I started some of them. They actually don't take that long to start. What I mean by start was getting the ink to come down. I think I did the... yeah. There we go. So, and so far what I've played with is I really like them. And I'll leave a link below. These I got off Amazon. And I don't know how expensive they were. I don't think they were very expensive. But my other glitter markers I hadn't used in a while and they dried up. So I wanted to definitely have them for the for our fun little Anna Green Gables. So it will be on the list to get some glitter markers. But use some if you don't have to have them, but for me, my imaginary world definitely consists of sparkles. Imagine that. And so, and I have bought several, the ones that I hadn't used in a while from Dollar Tree. And they work just fine, but I hadn't used them in so long they kind of, they're not doing well. So I wanted to give these a try in case some you know, in case you're not able to get out to Dollar Tree, or this way you can just order them off of Amazon. But like I said, they're not necessary. Okay. Well, that was so much fun, and I got to use so much fun supplies. And I will show you guys. First of all, I need like a little pad of paper to have here. And I got to add a little whimsical page to my journal. Literally. Even the quote talks about being whimsical. Alright, you guys. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys have a super sparkly rest of the day. Bye-bye.